This is the plaintiff, Tony Fry. She says she brought her 2 pit bulls to the defendant, an animal trainer, to make them less animal aggressive, and the guy accomplished nothing. He charged her an arm and a leg. One of her dogs attacked a Chihuahua, and well, she wants her money back and is suing for the return of her $1,850. This is the defendant, David Melchiono. He says the plaintiff's problem with training her dogs is the plaintiff herself. She's the one who enables her dog's aggressive behavior. The plaintiff suing him for all the work he did? Ridiculous. He's accused of not calming down some pit bulls.
Tony Fry?
Yes.
Okay, you are suing David Melchiono, your dog trainer, for $1,850 that you paid him that you want returned to you because you feel like he didn't do his job.
That's correct.
Tell me what's going on.
Back in July of 2009, I contacted David to train my dogs. He told me he specializes in animal aggressive dogs.
How did you find him?
In the phone book. I saw him in a phone book. I looked at his web page on a computer, and that's how I found him.
And you have what dogs?
I have 2 pit bulls, Remy and Rufus, mother and son.
And when you say animal aggressive, meaning they're not aggressive to humans?
That's correct. They
but
love
they are
people.
aggressive to other animals?
That's correct.
Okay.
And
how did you know that?
Because there was a dog walking down the street, and when I was in the yard, they, went after the dog. So.
Is this okay? I know that after you contact him, your dogs eat a Chihuahua. But
yes.
You're talking about a prior incident.
That's correct.
All right. Did they kill that animal?
No.
Okay. Did they attack the animal?
Just my dogs were on leash. The guy's dog was on a leash, but my dog, because she ran out, she grabbed a hold of the guy's dog and bit him.
Okay.
Bit the dog.
But that dog survives?
Yes.
All right. So you call him because you want to train your dogs to be able to coexist with other animals in the universe?
Yes.
And you pay him $1,850?
Yes, I do.
There's no dispute about that, right?
No.
Okay. And for $1,850, he's going to do what? Is there a contract between you two?
Yes, I have a contract with him, and what he's going to do is he's going to have my dogs be able to walk, like if I walk my dogs at night, they'll be able to walk in the neighborhood. They will not lunge at any dogs or animals, cats, and I'll be able to have a good time with my dogs. They'll be happy, waggly tails,
okay,
when
can
he's
I
done
see
with
your
the training.
contract?
Yes.
Happy waggy tails. Is that actually in the contract?
Yeah, it is.
Really?
There'll be.
No.
Really?
He says he will. Yes, it is.
It is?
He said that so that the outcome is a happy, waggly-tailed pleasure to be with dog.
Indeed, it is.
It is in the contract.
It is in the I will train your dog to act appropriately at all times and listen and obey you regardless of the circumstances on leash. Wow, that's a tall order. I will teach your dog through positive redirection and reshape his or her behavior so that the outcome is a happy, waggy-tailed pleasure to be with.
Yes.
I guarantee all my results and will continue to teach your dogs until he or she behaves appropriately on a leash.
Lifetime guarantee, Your Honor. Lifetime guarantee. This guy guaranteed me. So I bring my dog to his house. He wants him there for 2 weeks, which I did. And when I picked them up,
Did you leave the dogs there the entire time they were supposed to be there?
I did. I believe I did. I might have been 1 day shy of the 2 weeks.
Your story is very different on that, isn't it?
Yeah. They usually stay 3 to 4 weeks, and sometimes I keep them 5 or 6 if they don't develop properly.
Okay, and how long were her dogs with you?
2 weeks.
And after 2 weeks, what did she say?
She said, "Oh, I miss my dogs. I want to take them home."
Oh,
And what did you say?
I said, "They need more training, but if you want to take them home, we'll take them home." I mean, I can't force her to keep them there.
Okay, and then what was the plan after that, though? What was it?
Well, the plan,
you have happy thoughts in your contract, but what is precisely the plan?
Well, the plan was to give her the 2 lessons in the home, as the contract says, and for her to get unlimited lessons at my place.
Hold on. Lifetime guarantee, what does that say?
On all training. But the lifetime guarantee goes with the
Why are you
unlimited
offering
lessons.
so much? You're sitting here guaranteeing for a lifetime. You've gone out of business, right? Or you moved or something. So
Yeah.
there is no lifetime because you left. You now live in
I
Florida,
left.
and she's not in Florida. So that lifetime thing now we know you're not providing. And then you're talking about waggy tail, which is very hard to measure. And then you've got all these things you're promising. All right. So in any event, you buy that. According to him, you take the dog out early because you miss your dogs. And then what happens? Do you ever schedule an appointment at your place for him to come?
I did. I left a message on his phone. I said to him, you know, when you're coming to train the dogs. He comes over, we go into where the dogs are, and my little boy, Rufus, jumps on him. And he goes like this, get off, get your dog off me. And I'm like, are you, I'm saying to myself, are you the trainer? So then he said to me, he's really here to look at a car that my brother was selling.
Okay, in July of '09, when they spend the 2 weeks there and they come out, are they better behaved?
No, they're the same.
So why didn't you bring the dogs back to continue the training, the in-house training, their kennel
I bring
training?
them back when we had to quarantine the dogs for 10
Well,
days.
yeah, I know, because see, what you do, see, and this is what I'm trying to get at, it's not a problem until it's a problem. And that's how a lot of people are about their dogs. You love them so much that you don't correct the behavior. You're not a strict disciplinarian, and sometimes people are like this with their children. And then it's not a problem until it's costing you something. And it cost you something emotionally, and I'm sure financially, but emotionally, I know it did when your dog attacked the Chihuahua.
Absolutely.
So it's a month later, and now you're walking your dogs on a leash.
My brother and his friend are walking the dogs, and a little Chihuahua comes out of somebody's yard down the street and attacks my little boy, Rufus, bites him on the nose, and then they started fighting. And the police came.
Now, the Chihuahua had escaped from its home.
That's correct.
Right
No
at the
leash,
pit
no
bulls.
nothing. It just came out down the road. Wow, 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 wow.
Okay. So after that happens in August, which is now a month after they were boarded, you say to him, I have to quarantine the dog for 10 days, according to the city. Can I please quarantine the dog with you?
That's correct.
And you take your dogs, both of the dogs?
Both dogs get quarantined.
Over to him.
That's correct.
And by the way, did the Chihuahua family ever sue you?
They're suing me now.
They're suing you now.
Yes.
All right. So you take the dogs over to him, and they're quarantined for the 10 days. Does he charge you for that?
He does not. What happens is I'm there every day, taking care of my dogs, and I'm taking care of, he had like 7 other dogs there. So I just helped him. You know, I appreciated him taking my dogs. So I helped him clean the dogs, put them on a treadmill.
Treadmill?
Well,
Seriously?
Yeah, I exercise all the
Yeah.
dogs.
yeah, that's how we, you know, I helped him exercise.
I've heard that.
I even have a cat on a treadmill.
A cat on a treadmill.
Yeah. You could
Who
actually
exercises their cat?
get some
Well, that's good, because I
exercise.
did not want to have to walk that cat again.
That's right.
All right, so you take the dog to be quarantined, dogs to be quarantined. When it's done, you offer him some money, I understand.
I did. I asked him, how much do I owe you? And he said nothing.
Oh, she
Did I
offered me $200. I said, you've already paid for the training. It's part of the training to retrain them.
Right.
And I felt bad about the dog being quarantined. She came to me with a story. They're going to put him to sleep. I only trust you with my dog. You know,
And
take
I
him.
did. I did.
And I did that.
It's true.
I mean, maybe he's thinking, I guess she's satisfied with the 2 weeks that she first had and the 10 days that she's having now, because nothing is happening for a further visit in your home. And you're not bringing them over for the unlimited.
Well, anytime if he would have told me to bring him over, I would be there. I love my dogs. I bring them, you know.
I don't question that you love your dogs.
Yes.
I question if maybe you love them so much that you can't discipline them and that you're not investing time in discipline.
I cannot. I'm not a trainer. He is.
No,
that's why I paid him.
I cannot, but you have to. You have to be part of the training.
Well, he didn't tell me what I needed to do to start. You know, I did the best I could. That's why I paid him this money. I trusted this man. I wanted him to do the work for, you know, for the pay.
So did you actually physically teach her how to walk her dogs?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I had full control over dogs. It's that she didn't have any control, and my job is to teach the owner as well as the dog. And then I set another appointment in her home, but it was raining that day, so we canceled that. And then I didn't hear from her for like 6-7 months.
So are pit bulls more aggressive than other dogs? What do you think?
I think they are, yeah. I think they are.
What makes them different?
I'm not really sure.
What does make them different? What do you think?
They're trained to attack.
So is it training or is it innate in the dog?
Oh, it's definitely innate in the dog. They're bred to attack people and other small things.
So, you know, there's a big controversy about that. We'll talk about it later. Going inside the courtroom.
What do I do with your lifetime guarantee that's not a lifetime guarantee?
Well, I plan to go back in June, you know, for a couple months, and then go back to Florida so that I can at least give the people who need work more work. If she wanted more work, I'd be happy to give it to her.
I'd like my money back.
I know you would.
I want my money back. No, he's lying. He's not going to give no more work.
I mean, you moved to Florida, and your position was that she had 15 months from the time of signing of the contract before I moved, and she never made any effort. And
Right.
there's a beauty to your position. However, you know, that's why you don't put lifetime guarantee on something like that. I'm going to order part of her money returned, not all of your money. Because I think that you are a big part of the problem, and you need to figure that out. And you need to figure out that tough love is sometimes the best love, because you want two happy dogs that you can walk without worrying that your pit bulls are going to attack the Chihuahuas.
Yes.
So I know you mean well, but you got to do well also. So if it's not with him, it's got to be with somebody else. But you've got to get this handled, and you've got to cooperate in the training yourself, okay? And you've got to do the tough love stuff, because otherwise your animals are not going to be able to be in public, and that's that.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to order the defendant to pay you back $500 of the $1,850, and the rest I believe he has earned. That's my verdict.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so the dog trainer has lost most of this case. Come on in here. What's your reaction coming out here?
Just that I guess I have to be more clear of my contracts and stipulate.
Always a good idea.
Yeah, and I think that was the problem, and the owner just didn't follow through with the training.
What's his name? Caesar, the dog whisperer. What would he say about this?
Fix your contracts a little better.
Yeah, that's right. He would have gotten the dog trained, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yes. Somehow, what would he have done?
I had the dog trained. She didn't. That was the problem.
So owners are the problem when a dog.
Owners are the big problem. The owners take a lot longer than the dogs to train.
Okay. All right. Step around the corner and let's see if I can train you to just stand right here. Stay. What's the problem? You think you trained perfectly? Are you satisfied with the outcome here?
I am. I thank the judge very much.
What do you think of him as a trainer? How would you rate his work?
Well, he didn't do the job that I paid him for, so
He blames you. Do you enable those dogs?
I probably do.
Oh, Harvey?
Not to be aggressive, though.
You know, one of the first judges on the People's Court, Judge Ed Koch, said that there was an enzyme in these dogs. The other thing you need to know is guarantees are everything in contracts like this. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.